A new migrant crackdown has begun in Britain, and an Indian national has come in the crosshairs. For the first time, under a brand new treaty with France, the UK government has deported a migrant back across the Channel. The move marks the start of a tough new returns deal, a deal designed to curb illegal migration and send a chilling message to those attempting dangerous crossings on small boats. Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood called it a vital first step. Shooting a stern warning, she further said, "If you enter the UK illegally, you will be removed."
For years, smuggling gangs have run illegal and deadly small boat channel crossings. Their pitch to migrants was the false promise that if you cross our border illegally, you can stay here. Today, we have dealt a blow to those gangs. In August, the government struck a historic agreement with the French government. Now, 8 weeks later, the first forced removals of small boat migrants are underway. In return, we will soon accept the first legal migrants into this country, following strict security and eligibility checks. When I became Home Secretary, I said I will do whatever it takes to secure our borders. Today marks an important and historic first step.
The deportation has been confirmed by France and comes just weeks after London and Paris signed a year-long pact. The arrangement is simple: one in, one out. Migrants arriving illegally in Britain after crossing through safe countries can now be sent straight back to France. In exchange, the UK will accept an equal number of migrants from France, but only those applying legally through an online system. UK PM Keir Starmer says this proves the scheme works, calling it proof of concept. But he warns Britain must now scale up removals. The stakes are high. Tens of thousands have attempted the perilous Channel journey in recent years. And already this year, at least 23 lives have been lost in the water. The political stakes are just as sharp. Public anger over illegal migration has fueled the rise of Nigel Farage's Reform UK Party, a reminder that immigration remains one of Britain's most explosive debates. Starmer came to power vowing to smash the gangs. He scrapped the Conservatives' controversial Rwanda plan and replaced it with this French deal, hoping to deliver results fast. But challenges loom. Just this week, London's High Court blocked the deportation of another migrant, showing the legal battles that lie ahead. Yet Mahmood insists she will fight what she calls last-minute attempts to frustrate removals in the courts. This also comes right after the UK witnessed one of the largest protests in years, with immigration at the forefront of concerns. Nearly 1.5 lakh people took to the streets of London on September 13th for the Unite the Kingdom rally. It was billed as one of the biggest anti-immigration protests in recent years. Marchers, many draped in Union Jacks, chanted about reclaiming their country. But then, in the middle of the rally, came an ironic twist. Videos showed protesters stopping to buy Indian food, naan wraps and onion bhaji. The footage was shared widely online, sparking debate about the credibility of their cause. One clip in particular showed a stall with the sign Indian street food, serving the very snacks that are now part of British food culture. Social media users mocked the scene. One wrote, "We want our country back, but let me grab that onion bhaji." Another joked, "Reclaiming England, one onion bhaji at a time." A third said, "Bro, you'll starve if immigrants leave the UK." Indian cuisine has long been woven into daily life in Britain. From samosas to masala dosa, to onion bhaji, these dishes arrived with Indian immigrants generations ago. Today, they're staples in markets across the country. The irony of anti-immigration protesters eating immigrant food struck a nerve. Another video showed British protesters queuing up at another stall serving Afghan rice bowls. Activist Lou Calvi posted on X, saying Afghans are among the top nationalities crossing into the UK by small boats, often left in limbo without visas. She noted many are also housed in hotels that have recently been targeted by protesters. Others defended the demonstrators, saying the rally was about illegal immigration, not immigration overall. Numbers released by the London Metropolitan Police confirm the turnout was massive. Between 110,000 and 150,000 protesters marched, far higher than expected. The rally was led by far-right activist Tommy Robinson. He called it a national awakening, the start of a cultural revolution, and a tidal wave of patriotism. Some attendees echoed that sentiment. But the protests did not go unchallenged. Around 5,000 counter-demonstrators, organized by Stand Up to Racism, gathered nearby. Police had to separate the two groups as clashes broke out. Officers described the violence as wholly unacceptable. Police reported 24 arrests linked to the protests. Meanwhile, one fact stood out. Indians were the largest group of migrants arriving in the UK in 2023. Around 250,000 came, mostly for jobs and education, according to the Office for National Statistics. That statistic, and the images from the rally, highlight how migrant cultures, especially Indian culture, are now deeply rooted in Britain's daily life. Even in the middle of an anti-immigration protest, the appeal of a plate of bhaji was hard to resist.
They're worried about being attacked, even to share their speech on your platform of X. What message would you give to them?
And the message is really, my message is to the reasonable centre. The common sense. So my appeal is to British common sense, which is to look carefully around you and say, if this continues, what world will you be living in? This is a message to the reasonable centre, the people who ordinarily wouldn't get involved in politics, who just want to live their lives. They don't want, they're quiet. They just go about their business. My message is to them: if this continues, that violence is going to come to you. You will have no choice. You're in a fundamental situation here where whether you choose violence or not, violence is coming to you. You either fight back or you die. You either fight back or you die. And that's the truth.
For more news and updates, watch Mint News.
In a world where business never stops, Mint keeps you ahead, any screen, anytime, from studios to the ground.
Mint is doing brilliantly well. It's a well-read page, I would think.
Mint breaks down business, leadership, and lifestyle, boldly, visually, and smartly. From boardrooms to markets, from personal wealth to industry trends, we bring you the insights that matter. What fuels India's biggest CEOs? Ride along and find out. Want to invest like the pros? Learn from India's top market experts. Your money, your future. We make finance simple. Step inside breathtaking homes and the creative minds behind them. India's real estate scene decoded. No jargon, no fluff. Some chase success, others create it. Meet the ones who made the impossible possible. We don't just talk business, we show it. And the world's watching.